Hey guys, welcome to the Ambassador of Healing. I'm so glad that you're here today. Today we're going to be talking about a very important subject, and that is, why is your soul here? Have you ever stopped to think and write down your ideas, thoughts, and whatever's being sent to you spiritually as an answer to the question, why is my soul here? There's a reason for every one of us that are in this beautiful earth right now, and we all have a special purpose, and it's happening literally as we speak. Me sitting here talking to you, you listening, you taking part in this beautiful architectural puzzle. It's just a magnificent, magnificent, magnificent privilege to be here. And it truly is what we make of it. So in order to make something special of our souls being here, we need to understand, why do we think we're here? There's a few reasons why I think I'm here, and I'll happily share those with you. I believe that I'm here for alchemization, to be able to help others and myself to transcend whatever's been downloaded into me, all of the old patterns, all of the old belief systems, and all the things that have taught me to protect myself, to fear everything, to run from the things that scare me instead of embracing them and walking into the storm and being strong. And alchemization is that process of turning anything that could seem like it's not helpful, bad, unnecessary, impossible, whatever it is that's impacting in a way that is uncomfortable or feeling not good or hurtful or sad, just all those things, to take it and alchemize it by first going to God and saying, God, this is in my life. You're the most important source to me of understanding what my soul's doing here. So where is this pain, suffering, whatever it is, where is that in alignment with my truth and my purpose? And how can I use this understanding to gravitate towards having it be part of my greater picture? How does this little puzzle piece that looks like all the other ones that aren't my favorite, how is this one gonna fit into this beautiful picture and make me stronger, make me more impactful, make me healthier, help me to heal others, help us to become one as a whole humanity? These are big and exceptional questions, but a lot of our times our mind just wants to go to, oh, this is the devil, oh, this is horrible, this is painful. How am I ever going to overcome this? I wanted something different. I pictured something different. Well, guess what? I'm learning every day that we don't understand God's plan all the time. We don't understand why things are happening the way they are. And a lot of times we're not going to understand them until we are in front of them down the road, looking back and saying, oh my gosh, had that not happened, I never, ever, ever would have been here. I never would have met you. I never would have started this. I never would have become fearless. I never would have stepped out on my own. I never would have, just a million important things that actually take us to our highest self, to our highest level, to the person that we die joyfully being, not the one that we die regretfully, not the one that we die entangled in relationships, not the one that we die enmeshed and just codependent, miserable, not the one that we die feeling like there was so much more that we could have accomplished in life, but we didn't. We settled. We sort of said, hey, the old stories are correct and not my real truth. Everything will try to stop us, and that's one of the things I want us to see with our soul gathering today, is to be looking at ourselves. Why is my soul here? Is my soul here so that I can be an example of failure? Probably. Hey, isn't that kind of cool? Just to look at it and say like, oh my gosh, I'm like free to just go ahead and fail all over the place. Good luck, let's have fun with it. It's just like, we take our lives so seriously, and we also don't take serious enough what our actual soul is here for. And when we think about it, I think we're all here to alchemize. I think we are all here to become our best selves and to be able to be independently great so that collectively we're great. Another reason why my soul is here is for self-healing. We are all able to heal ourselves. We're all here to heal ourselves. This is our job. It's no one else's job to heal us. We are here to heal ourselves. And it's a journey. These things don't happen overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be exactly the way we planned it. So along the way, using that alchemization strategy as a soul effort to work on the self-healing and the self-forgiveness and the allowing and turning those moments that feel so painful into, you know what, this is growth. When I go to lift weights, it freaking hurts. When I walk in the hot blazing sun, sweating and my muscles aching and my body feels dehydrated, that is painful. But you know what? Me overcoming it becomes confidence. Me overcoming it becomes self-awareness and strength in my body, mind, and spirit. And you know, that's the power. That's the power of alchemizing the suffering, is to become the greater things that we really truly want and that we really truly believe for ourselves. So, the next reason I want to share that my soul is here is to teach others. You know, I've suffered a lot in my life. I'm sure that you can probably relate and understand what it feels like to suffer immensely, to suffer loss, to suffer extreme betrayal by the people that you never thought would betray you, to suffer just my own poor choices. I have suffered immensely from my own poor choices. I have lost 70 pounds 3 times and gained it all back. Okay? I have chosen to run to comfort repeatedly and continue to impact myself negatively with pain and suffering and ill health, and go into old patterns, ways that I was taught to behave, ways that I was taught to cope, ways that I have learned and downloaded on my own and chosen with my own free will to continue to do, and then said no more. And then said, okay, this is my gift to be able to alchemize this. Let me change this. I don't have to have the same future. This doesn't have to be the Groundhog Day repeat of whatever has happened to those around me that have been unwell. Like, why shouldn't I alchemize their truth? Let me be well for those that I've lost, that have suffered. That is true alchemization as well. There's an alchemization of generational curses. There's an alchemization of lineage. There's an alchemization of suffering, the suffering for all women, the suffering that women have had to overcome, the suffering that races have had to overcome, the suffering that slaves have had to overcome. We have all suffered so greatly. So I'm just using that suffering to bless you and me and everyone that I come in contact with at my highest ability. And it is a constant work and effort to be the teacher, to be the person that I believe God has put me here to be, my highest self, the wise teacher. And I don't know everything. I know nothing at the end of the day. Like, I know what I've suffered from. I know what's helped me. And I know that we're all struggling with a lot of the same things. And that's what just keeps me coming back here, is because whatever I'm learning, a lot of us are learning. And I just want to be supportive. So my soul's here to be a teacher. You know, another reason my soul is here is to love globally. There is a way to intrinsically meditate, heal, alchemize, all the things I listed, teach, and it becomes its own entity of global love. I mean, this is, I'd say, my true mission, and I haven't gotten to the place where I've really formalized that mission with this ministry that I have. It's because my focus is to show up and to just be present and to deliver the messages that God is giving me. And that's my focus. I'm not going to create anything extra. I'm going to create exactly what God's giving me for you. And God is giving me love for you. God is giving me love for myself. And God is teaching me that global love means that let's all learn to alchemize. Let's all learn to self-heal. Let's all learn to teach each other and to learn and to know we don't know anything or everything. There's no little miss can't be wrong. There's no being right. There's nothing that. We don't know anything. We don't even know if there's really, aliens in outer space. We're the aliens. Like, we don't know anything we think we know, and we have literally no clue about most things that we think we know. So I'm just really careful about what I think I know. I've learned the hard way that what I thought I knew was absolutely not on track with alignment at the highest level, and I hope that I can save you from that lesson. Is just to be okay with not knowing, and to stay focused and centered in self-love, community love, global love. And if we are all resonating so deeply and energetically with love, we are going to overcome everything that pains this world. All wars, all suffering, all loss, all scarcity, fear, all the things that bring us down vibrationally, energetically, and before God as our maker. The last thing I'll say that's on my list, and I know there's more, but these are the things that I have for us today, is manifesting a legacy of wealth. And that doesn't just mean money. That means health. That means well-being in my lineage moving forward. That means being the best sister, person, friend, neighbor, fellow soul tribe member, you name it. Like, this is why I'm here and why my soul's here, and I'm just sharing these things with you because I'm like so curious why your soul is here. And I would just love it more than anything. Your comments have been blessing me. The people that have shared that they've received help and healing and support, and the feelings that are changing and the love that's coming through, all of those comments mean the world to me. And I just want to invite you to this beautiful space, to this safe space and community to share why your soul is here, because I would love to know that. And I welcome you, and I'm so grateful for you. So thank you, my friends. Have a beautiful day. Enrich yourself. Take time to write down, why is my soul here? Be open to what God's saying to you in your heart. Listen to your heart. Don't listen to your mind. God's speaking right to you. So I hope that you can hear these messages today. I need you all, my friends. Thank you.